Hey YT World, this your girl La Kiki, Miss D.C. that is. And on today's episode of Big Brother All-Stars 2, that is, it's funny how you got to say Big Brother All-Stars 2. It's just like Big Brother All-Stars season 22. But I mean, 2. I mean, somebody should play that number. But I'm going to jump right into just this BS of a first half of an episode that I'm actually giving you, and then I'm gonna break down the other part as I see the other part. But for now, since I'm on a job, that's what I'm gonna do right now, because either way I wouldn't be getting these joints out. But and I missed last episode, so this is actually episode 4 that I'm going over, because episode 3 was a waste of time. It was a filler episode anyway, and nothing really happened. So before I do that, make sure you like and subscribe to your girl channel, and make sure you share it to everyone that cared. And if you don't, share that shit anyway. That's my motto. Yep. So pretty much you have the show continuing on from pretty much Kevin and Keisha losing the power of veto, pretty much. So they're in their woe is me feeling. He's in his woe is me with Nicole in the hammock, and they like unicorns. Is it a blessing? Final 2. She was like, yeah, call me at final 2. I mean, I'll give you an answer at final 2. He was like, yeah, it is a blessing then. And then meanwhile, Keisha on the other hand, she don't even know people fucking names, like Taylor, Todd, Tyler. Like, where have you been? Like, I guess they did, like, she must have been on standby, and must have been a player that was going to be called before some other player, after some other player that was supposed to really be here, i.e. Casey, i.e. Josh, coronavirus. So yeah, she don't know shit. She don't know shit. She don't know some of the players. She just know who she know from the seasons before her or a little bit past her, but she don't know nothing about this new school season. She just like, I just know that he's cute and I like him. That's all she know. But I know his name start with a T. I just know that. Like, just go up to him and don't say its name when you're trying to campaign. Won't you just be like, hey, I think, because I do it all the time when I don't know nobody. Hey, come here real quick. Yeah, I don't need no names for that shit. But make sure you put that name in a block, if they get to the end, make sure you know that name, or you're gonna, pull a what you call it, and put the wrong name. But anyway, I'm dragging it all out. So we have this little alliance brewing, as we sort of writing on the stars, all stars. I mean, actually, it's right on the wall. Dumb as shit, the girl. With Nicole and Kevin. And then we have the Root. I mean, the Root. Every time they say the Root, I be thinking about I Am Root from that dumb-ass movie that I cannot stand, Galaxy of Defenders or whatever. I mean, the Root. The dumbest person. Everybody loves that Vin Diesel play the Root. It's just annoying. But anyway, you have Enzo and Cody forming that because 2 Jersey boys, So that's what it is, the Root. And then you have the Commission, the Renegade and the Hitman together. The Commission. Like, I guess he been watching too much Gangsta Goodfellas or something, like the Commission. Like, all right. I mean, actually, out of all the names there now, I like the Root because it is like the Root, the Jersey Roots, but I also like the Commission. The Commission sounds like, ooh, it sounds smooth. It sounds the smoothest out of everything. Then you have Black Girl Magic. It's just like, it's basic and it's just so cheesy. Black Girl Magic, like, even though y'all got that Black Girl Magic, it's just like, come on. We are way more talented, way more creative than that, than just to say Black Girl Magic. That's the hashtag around the world. It's just, come on, do something different for Big Brother All-Stars. But I guess you think everybody want to hear Black Girl Magic in there, so you don't have to hear it, you see it. So make your name different. It just was dry to me. Too cheesy. And then you have another alliance that Myth is trying to form with Tyler, Cody, Nicole, F, the blonde one. Like, that was so hard. That was so hard to put together, period. And then you have Christmas, and I believe because this one wasn't barely looking at the live feeds. I know he wanted it at first, but Danny, little cock blocking ass, said, oh, if you bring in Bailey, then she'll bring in Davon, and I'm not feeling Davon. Who the fuck gave you the audacity to think that you was running what I'm trying to start? Like, you don't tell me what I want to bring in. I'm letting you know that you're brought in. You don't tell me I'm not coming in, because if all right, Biden, no, you're gonna be on the chopper block. Like, I don't understand that shit. But he allowed that shit to happen. But I'm forgetting one more member, I believe. But I think I might be forgetting. I might not be forgetting. But yeah, they actually didn't make up a group name unless the group name is called Telephone. But I think he said, I want to meet with everybody in the telephone to know that this is who you protect. You know, these are the people in the group. So this is like my version of like all meeting together in a room. Like, that's corny and played out. This AllStars. We need to create a telephone. So most of them got it. Francis said, yeah, I don't want to be a part of that. Okay, get your ass on the chopping block then. Number 2. And then you have Janelle, Janelle was making jokes like crap on Keisha. Like, she like, Keisha, I want to keep your ass, but you acting dumb as shit. You might want to know somebody's name while you up there campaigning to them. I meant to say that in the beginning. But you have her knocking over everything. She just tired of that all-star suit. Yeah, it's about time to take it off. About Friday, it's about time to take that off and let her go about her business, because that's not a punishment. Y'all just advertising shit. That's all that is. What else I want to say? Yeah, so really it's just filler everything. Bailey and Tyler talk. Also, and they talk about how they could be good. Actually, like some alliances were starting to form, but it's no name for them. Like the telephone one, I'm gonna just call it telephone. And Bailey and Tyler, like, we could use this to our advantage, because everybody think we hate each other because of how our season ended and we both was on opposite sides and we would never work together again. Your trust was betrayed. You would never work with Tyler again. So, I mean, myself again. So this would be the perfect thing to do, is to work together in plain sight, but yeah, don't be connected too much, like in plain sight. So just keep it low key. They would never know we could dominate this. And she complimented him on his gameplay. He's all like, boy, stop trying to not be modest, boy. You played a good game, and you want to say that so bad, but you feel like you look so bad on your season that you're like, I guess so. But you know what? I guess so like shit too, because is that really good gameplay if you don't win? Like, you did all that shit for nothing? But no, it was a bitter jury. That's what it was. Bitter jury. That's why Casey nothingness ass won. That's a different story. So we're moving on to the live eviction as we speak. We're moving on to the live eviction. I just know that I want to give my thoughts and opinions about this fucking speech that they made, which is ridiculous as shit, as the first actual speech of the all-star season, and all Keisha could come up and do was oh my god, I don't want to cry. Dang it, I hate getting emotional. Okay, you guys, I love you guys. Lies. When people say that, that's already lying. But I'm trying to say something. I didn't think of a speech. I didn't know I had to do all this. 20th before she say I'm also feeling the energy So I'll miss most of you guys. What kind of fucking speech was that? And then you had Kevin on the begging ass on the other end, like, Ronaldo, thank you for 20. I mean, I love you. Hopefully I have another 20 years. Is it your anniversary? I just want to know. If it's not, shut up. Like, nobody want to hear it. It's like, nah, all you guys say, love you, Ronaldo. Da, da, da. And then, okay, go on the speech. Love you back. I want to spend another 20 years together. I guess you was trying to have your moment on Big Brother, because if you was blindsided, you at least got that out and had that moment on Big Brother. But get back to the fucking speech. And then he gonna say some bagging ass shit after that. I don't have any friends in life, and I made friends in here. I connected with people. That's why I wanted to make the connection with people. If you could keep me around, I'm big, big things, giant. I don't know what the metaphor for big is, but giant. And if you could keep me around for another round, another week, I promise you, we could make this great. If you don't sit your dry begging ass down. Their speech was so excruciating to even try to get through the care. Like, if we could do a double eviction right now, we're gonna pick, for 1,000. We'll take Kevin and Keisha, K and K. We'll take K and K all day. Get out the way. I'm just saying it. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this live eviction, and pretty much Keisha is probably on the way out the door, but we're gonna see if it's a blind side, which I don't think so. These are so predictable type of players, some of them, and the ones that's not, they're not gonna do that right now. So it's pretty much gonna be a predict pretty much eviction. So we're gonna see how that goes, and once we see how that goes, I'll let y'all know my thoughts and opinions on that, and who wins the HOH, and I'll let you know if I'm going to come back on like, hopefully is the latter. So hold that thought for a second. Yeah, so pretty much Keisha was pretty much it's an automatic 13-0 sweep. She was automatically thrown out the house. So she go out there, all teary-eyed and everything. And it was cute that Davon was the one that actually sent her out the door in like a little classy fashion of like, I was rooting for you, girl. Tyra Banks, I was rooting for you. It's not much like us, and I was rooting for you, and you disappointed me. Like, yeah. So she gave her the little fangirl hug, and she put her mask on, and she went out there in social distance. Like, Julie didn't say enough to us. Over there, like, I know where the seat is. The seat, I'm walking to the seat. When I'm walking out the door, you don't have to direct me because I see the seat. So, okay, like, somebody wanted to hug you and shit. Like, girl, like, you thinking too highly of yourself. Excuse me for moving the camera. But, yeah, Julie with her little bun, ponytail, like, girl, nobody coming over there to you. I know this, we're in a pandemic and shit. Like, well, let me get to my seat. You don't have to. I hate when somebody trying to direct. Okay, like, I'd be like, all right, that's me. I'd be like that all the time at work and freaking drive through, and they be like, when they start waving at you at McDonald's, like, my fingers look crusty as crap. When they start waving at you like this, we know to pull up. I think I know to pull up. I'm not done with my order, like I'm pull up when I'm finished. Well, let me not get sidetracked on that. Keisha's out. They do their little interview. It was dry. She pretty much almost teared up through the whole. I'm sorry, not almost. Did tear up through the whole thing. What I was wondering was that, going back a little bit, did Memphis have a tear for Keisha while he was casting a vote to evict Keisha? If so, that did not correlate to his video. His video said, well, at least you cried less tears than last time. I mean, you betrayed me more last time, and now I know who you are, so it's not nothing new, so it's less of a tear. That little fucker said, literally, at least you cried less tears this time than the last time. I thought I had a friend last time. It hurt more. Now I know who you are. It hurt less. But it's just, it hurts my ego as far as getting out first. But you weren't the reason why I cried. You know, F you and your one little vote that you didn't cast. Like, I was not thinking about your vote. I wasn't thinking about your vote, period. But the fact that he had a tear while he was voting for her, I was like, what? Where's that tear going? Like, he's trying to look sad so he can gain a fan or something? I don't understand that. But anyway, yeah, she was most disappointed, and because Julie was trying to force it out of her. Like, Julie, when did you start forcing somebody to try to have fans attack them? Like, she's trying to be low-key about it, saying like, look, read between the lines. Y'all look at the live feeds. Y'all see who I mean, who said they had my little back, saying that they would let me know. They would give me heads up if something goes wrong. They wouldn't want to see me looking all stupid and blindsided. And you know, the people know. Why are you going to make me say this on live TV and then have their fans come after me and you know, pretty much get my Twitter shut down? That's Julie. That's not good journalism. No. I mean, that's good for you. Like, are you trying to be Wendy Williams now? I don't understand, you know, because she likes the mess. She don't care how it comes out. She's going to try to force it out of you. But I mean, you need to be a little bit more proper than that. You need to take some cues from Arista Cox. I'm just saying. And she forced the Cody and the she forced the Cody out of her, and she forced the what's his name? I can't even Enzo out of her. Which those are the two people. Like, girl, you the ding dong that ever thought that they ever was going to tell you. Like, you could see when you comment to them how they are so awkward and really don't want to talk to you in the first place. So how you think that they was going to tell you something? If anything, Davon or somebody would have told you. But at this point, she kind of was clueless too. So out of all people, you thought you was getting something out of them? All right. Like, yeah. Anyway, I'm done with that. So they head to the competition or whatever, and this HOH competition is called Big Brother. Oh, don't give me the lion. Don't get me the lion with this. I will have the description down below.
Big Brother
what the Big
Watch
Brother,
Party.
Actual competition was called. I got to think about it. Yeah, I forgot because I just watched the last end of it. I just watched it. There's no excuse. I'm lying. But yeah, we played this pretty much this BB game of pretty much kind of set up like the final HOH competition of the finale, actually. And they pretty much, it's the same typical BB game where you ask 7 questions. Julie will ask 7 questions. It's true or false. Each question is going to be a false person, a true person, you know, however many people get out with the questions. And then if it's down to like the last 2 or more people, and it's the last 7 questions, it's going to turn into after the 7th question, if everybody still is there, they're going to pretty much go down to the board, which is going to be a number question where somebody's going to win and somebody's, you know, everybody else is going to lose. So pretty much everybody was getting knocked out. That's part of alliances. The HOH, Cody could not play. And he was relying on his little whack ass crew that he been, you know, going dibbing and dabbing at, or actually that's been coming into him to save his ass this week. Young, you know, you had freaking Nicole, the small one. I mean, the small one, the funny one. Yeah, the Nicole A. You know, that one. With the red hair, it's not that much difference. We have her. We have the Black Girl Magic, Davon, Bailey. We even have Janelle there. I was like, oh my God, all of my friends. Tyler there. We got gang up there. I was like, oh, Memphis still there. everybody was going down one after another. We even had Kevin there for a long while until he got knocked out before that fifth or sixth question. And then we had Memphis win it all, because I saw everything. Like said, what is they said the last question, what was behind, was the flower vase behind the grandma when she got up from the toilet or something like that? And then everybody said false, because I was even looking at the daggone hand, the lime green handprint behind her, and I did not think about the flower vase, like see if I saw that when the toilet flushed or whatever. I ain't paying attention to that. So everybody said false. Memphis said true. I said, y'all, this about to be the freaking sweep of a lifetime other than Keisha's vote tonight. Freaking true came out. So Cody like, dang, I only got one alliance member left other than what he think he got with Bailey. You know, but Bailey is more true to Davon, which is more true to the offbeat side. So I only got one person left that I really know ride or die. Freaking Memphis win the whole thing. I'm like, so I wonder what he's even shooting to put up. Memphis is going to take a shot at somebody big. Are they even going to come back and get Janelle and Kaiser? But then again, I think he is working with Kaiser. Look, don't correct me about his name. It's going to be whatever comes out first, and that's what it is. You know who I'm going to be talking about. Sexy Doc. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Kaiser for me. But he actually has been working and talking with them too, so I'm not even sure. I think it might be somebody like a Nicole A and like a David, and use David as, like, you know, they've been talking about that, possibly using David as a decoy, or, you know, just sit on a block but get rid of like Nicole A or somebody. But also Enzo have been spitting out Ian, so we don't know. Maybe it might be Nicole A and Ian, or it might be David and Ian to make sure Ian goes and David stays, because they know everybody really like David. And they know they like Ian too, but David does know nothing. Why would you get rid of somebody that don't know nothing versus somebody who's a winner against a legend and clearly more, you know, smarter in that aspect, you know? So it's just funny. Yeah, we're gonna see about that. So she come back and Julie tells us like she's gonna show us some shit special. I'm gonna give you a sneak peek. That's not a sneak peek. All you did was just showed us a shot of freaking glasses. So you're gonna need some balance. What she said, you're gonna need some balance and skill or something like that. Mental skill or drink skill and balance. I'm like, okay, what are they gonna become? What's them casino girls? They gonna be the bar chicks, or they gonna be the what do you call it? The cocktail girls. Like, that's what you gotta do? Become a cocktail boy, cocktail girl, and balance some shit? Like, what do you, you know what I'm thinking? I said balance and skill or something like that with the drinks. I think they're gonna have to make the drink and stack them up into stack them to a certain actual design look or something like that, and do it in a certain amount of time without the drink spilling over, or stack them in a certain way that you actually pour the drink from the top and it should get all in every champagne glass. Yeah, I think it's going to be something like that, and you can't time out. You got to do it fast enough time before you time out. And if y'all both time out, then it's going to be the person who actually timed with the least time out, I guess. That's what I believe. Like the shortest time out. I'm not sure, but excuse me. But yeah, so this is going to be a doozy. We're going to see who he's talking about. I'm about to watch these live feeds because I'm just catching up today on last night's episode, because I work 2 jobs. So I'm trying to definitely catch up. This is the wrong season to be working 2 jobs. But who knew that Big Brother was actually going to come out with all these rumors, but they're not actually giving me no hints at first, you know, that was happening. I'm already working by the time I figured that out. Now the episodes won't come on when I work Monday through Friday, 2 jobs, 1 job after the next. So it's like, I always gotta watch the episode like the next day or that night, and then talk on it the next day. So yeah, this video is definitely gonna always probably be next day, just to let you guys know. So that's it with that. What do you guys think about the episode? Make sure you go down below and, you know, give your girl some love and like and subscribe and share this channel. Share to everyone that care. And if they don't care or don't, you know, whatever, watch that shit anyway. Share that shit anyway. That's what I say. All right, holla y'all. Be safe, be smart, be vigilant. Bye-bye.